What's up guys, Joe here, welcome back to my channel, and today we're back with a very special episode of T-Mobile Bianchi because of course we kick off the Grand Tours in this episode. Here in Season 4 we have the Giro d'Italia. So from what I can tell, I think we have the 2016 parcours officially, starting with a time trial in the Netherlands, I believe. A few flatter stages, but we have mountains in the first week as well. Very exciting stuff right there. Another time trial, 39 kilometers that one is, and yeah, plenty of hills, plenty of mountains as you would expect. I'll scroll through very quickly. I think a third TT right there, mountain time trial on that occasion, but this should be an unbelievable race and I cannot wait to get into it. Quick note as well, I did simulate the tour of Romandy. Sivakov won and we did get a top 3 with Marco Brenner. So taking a look at our squad we take to Italy, we are led by defending champion Lenny Kemna. We also have though Giulio Ciccone and Pippo Ganna for the time trials. We also are led in the sprints by Giacomo Nizzolo, who makes his comeback from injury today. Also here we have Bissegger, Gino Mada, Gio Aliotti and Lo Squalo Vincenzo Nibali. Of course then, we kick off with the time trial, about 10k, and this is Pippo Ganna land. We need to try and get Pippo into pink straight away here. Giacomo Nizzolo is back in a T-Mobile Bianchi jersey. Not a great day for him, but let's take a look at the start list here at this year's Giro. Only 7 riders for the Koenig. Interesting decision by them, but the favourites, we have Adam Yates here. We have maybe Mikel Landa for EF as well with Mike Woods too. We have Vlasov here to Mulan, leads Jumbo Visma. Peo Bilbao, Enric Mas, maybe Geraint Thomas, Teo or even Rowan Dennis. Many potential leaders for the Grenadiers. We have Kelderman here as well. You can see the full start list and potentially a winnable Giro from what I can see on this screen right now. So I'm not sure what Gino Mader can do at this Giro for us, but hopefully he can maybe play a potential backup GC role. Not the best time to get him underway though. Here we go then. Lenny Kemna gets underway as defending Giro champion, of course, and a +2 day. Hopefully we can put in a very nice time. First time check for Lenny then. Let's see where we are, and we are first at this time check. This could be a great start. So 1.5k to go for Lenny Kemna. We have energy to spare as well as we head towards the line. Let's push this to 90 with the German. 99 across the line. Try and spend everything, which we just about do. What a time. Lenny Kemna 13 seconds clear right now. So of course Giulio Ciccone needs to lose as little time as possible in these time trials if he is to stand any chance in the GC. Let's see how he does right now. Giulio may struggle a little to the line here. Let's go up to 99. Make sure we spend all of our energy, and it's going to be 42 seconds behind Kemna. Now Stefan Bissegger off the start ramp, another potential stage contender for us to try and claim the Maglia Rosa. And so Bissegger has crossed the first time check. He is 4 seconds clear of Josef Cherny. By the way, Kemna had such a good second split here. Hopefully Bissegger can match him in that regard. Here we go then, Bissegger trying to challenge his German GC leader teammate. Let's see, across the line for the stage win. Bissegger only 1 second clear of Lenny Kemna. Shows how good that time is by Lenny. And I'm not sure what's going on with Edoardo Affini. Terrible first split though, and the Italian is 22 seconds down. A potential challenger for the stage, and Gio Aliotti gets a +5 day here. Aliotti first split then. Let's see. He's 2 seconds down on Stefan Bissegger's second at this first split. What a time this could be by Little Gio. So Paddy Bevan crosses the line, the New Zealand champion. He is nowhere, but here comes Gio Aliotti. We've gone a little early here. Let's try and slow it to the line. Where is it going to be? It's 4th place. What a day for Gio Aliotti in the time trial. So Big Tom Dumoulin is up next. Can he maybe challenge Bissegger or Kemna? I doubt it, judging by his splits. No, he's well off. 18 seconds to be precise. We have Michael Matthews and Peo Bilbao on course right now. But here comes the Italian champion, Pippo Ganna. Can he win this stage and go into the Maglia Rosa? I know we also have the likes of Stefan Kung on course as well as Rowan Dennis. So here comes Rowan Dennis across the line. Can he beat Stefan Bissegger? No, he can't. 2 seconds down. And that means Pippo Ganna has a great chance at the stage right here. So first split for Ganna. How far ahead is he? 6 seconds. This is going to be a masterclass. So Adam Yates is just up the road and Pippo Ganna does have him in his sights. He's surely going to go into the Maglia Rosa here. The question is by how much? What a time trial masterclass. I haven't even been able to spend all the energy and he wins by 15 seconds. What a show by Pippo Ganna. Well, a 1-2-3. I mean, I don't know how we've done that. Gio LLT with the +5 day gets a top 10 as well. I mean, an unreal start to this Giro, and Ganna is well on his way into pink. Second stage then, and the first chance for the sprinters. Can we win Giacomo Nizzolo his first Grand Tour stage here? I mean, quickly looking at it for realism purposes, of course the Giro is taking place right now. Nizzolo, at the time recording this, is still hunting for his first Grand Tour stage win, but in 21 he did take 5 stage wins at the Giro. Hopefully that could happen at some point in his career in real life as well, because this man has so many runner-ups, he deserves a win. Let's get one more for him in this stage. Away we go then in a very wet Netherlands for the second stage of the Giro d'Italia, and here you can see Pippo Ganna in the Maglia race. It doesn't look too different from the other jerseys in the team, but great to see Pippo in pink here. And today, we're going for Nizzolo's stage win. Like I said, we have a good lead out with Biska too. Already a few kilometres in, we've had a crash. I mean, this could be a pretty treacherous day in the saddle. Oh my word, look at the winds. We have 40km/h winds right now. I'm going to put our guys to the front, you know. I'm going to do it. I've put Ganna and Nibali to the front and try and create some early echelons in this Giro. And look at this. Look how stretched out this peloton is. Right now, let's push on again with Ganna and Nibali. A fall takes place further back in the group. Very unlucky there for Pippenik, but look how stretched out this group is. Surely we can create a split somewhere. Oh no, we've now had a fall behind early on. Formolo is here, and I know Mikel Landa is here for EF as well. A mini Castrol rider as well is caught behind. Let's try and move up though, because of course we do have an intermediate sprint. Another crash takes place. Oh my word, this is absolutely treacherous. Horrible conditions here in the Netherlands. Let's try and get some points though with Nizzolo. Just 2k to go. Ganna is the wheel to be on right here. Let's try and go right now though with Giacomo and Nizzolo. We have a corner coming up. Ackerman, Nishida, the Japanese rider, going for some points as well. But Nizzolo should be the first of the peloton. So the riders that were caught behind have just made it back on, bar a few. I think we have pretty much everyone in the breakaway caught now, because a few guys fell from the breakaway too. So we now have only one single rider left up the road. So again then, we'll go for the intermediate sprints here with Giacomo Nizzolo. Ganna the man to try and put him in position ahead of this sprint. Great ride there by Ganna. Now Nizzolo goes, and look at that jump he has just gotten. All the other sprinters perfectly done by Pippo Ganna. Nizzolo should roll across the line here with the points in his bag, just ahead of Gaviria and the fast closing Muschetti. So we can see on the helicam that again we do have some groups. You can see the gap right there to 2 groups further back. More groups are forming. Oh my, this is a big moment, and some riders could definitely lose the race right here. All of our riders though are right at the front. 14k to go. Let's position Nizzolo well for this circuit finish today. So there is the finish line. We'll have to check out the damage that has been done later on, that is for sure, because it's too late to check now. We need to focus on this sprint finish. You can see Aliotti and Maida are keeping Kemna and Ciccone kept in the perfect position. Now 7k to go. Nibbles as well. What a job done by Vincenzo Nibali. He can go 99 and try and drop off Ganna, Biska and Nizzolo right at the front. We have 78 riders only in this group. We're getting blocked in a little here. Nibbles, just get out of the way, my friend. Get out of the way. This finish is not for you anymore. We can use those final gels, and here comes Pippo Ganna on the front trying to work for Biska. And of course, Nizzolo, 3k to go. What a ride here by Pippo Ganna. We can now go with Biska maybe slightly early. Here go all of the sprint trains. Nizzolo on the wheel. I've gone way too early here. Way too early, surely. We're never going to take this. David Decker trying to come past Nizzolo. It's very close. In the end, Bonifacio, a surprise winner of stage 2 of the Giro d'Italia. Nizzolo has to settle for P4, but what type of damage has been done behind? Very hectic start to the Giro in the Netherlands. We need to check out the damage done to some of the GC favourites. You can see further back, massive gaps, 2 minutes to the likes of Dumoulin and George Bennett alongside Steven Kruijswijk. A nightmare day for Jumbo-Visma on home soil. I know there's a few more potential contenders. Lucas Hamilton is further down. I know also that we have Ivan Sosa. The man is never going to win a Grand Tour despite that 83 mountain with that flat rating right there. Jai Hindley as well. losing plenty of time here. Final day in the Netherlands then, and let's hope it's a little less hectic today and we make sure we don't lose any time. On we go then, Ganna in pink today. We'll try and go for Nizzolo in today's sprint. We're not going to bother with the breakaway either. So just 3 riders up the roads again. Does mean there are some sprint points available here, but we're getting blocked in horribly with Nibali and Nizzolo. We're going to have to go early here with Giacomo and hope for the best. Let's see where Nizzolo goes. Does get the launch on the left-hand side of the road here. Gaviria tries to come past, got in the slipstream, very close there, but at least we take some decent points. Let's see, we did actually beat Gaviria and Michael Matthews, great to see. So again, Barben, Lewandowski and Williams will take the first places at this sprint, but Nibali trying to lead out Nizzolo yet again into the final 1.3k or so. Here goes Giacomo, trying to get the early jump yet again. Seems to be the tactic working for him right now, and he sweeps up the points yet again at the intermediate sprint, and you can see he is right there for that Ciclamino jersey. So we now have the final lap starting here in the Netherlands. Nibali coming downhill, 12k to go, and we need to remember that the finish today is on that descent, so we can go maybe a little early after that little rise as well. Oh, and we've had a fall. Mike Woods goes down, and we have a split as well now further back. My oh my, that could be costly for some GC contenders. Let's use all the gels here. Nibali doing such a great job here. 7k to go, putting our guys to the front. The pink jersey, the Maglia Rosa, Pippo Ganna, not looking too great today. It has to be said, on a -3 day. Nonetheless, he is going to be the man to try and position our guys to the front. Now Maida and Aliotti up to 85 as well. Ganna doing his best to place Bisca and Nizzolo without spending any of their red if possible. Now he can go 99. We're about to crest this climb. Ganna is pretty much done. Great ride despite the -2. Here we go. Bisca into the final 2k. Nizzolo tries to follow his Swiss teammate into the final kilometre. Nizzolo goes for the line. Here goes Merlia though. Very close finish. Nizzolo versus Merlia. And Giacomo Nizzolo steals it on the line ahead of Tim Merlia, and we win stage 3 of the Giro. Great stuff. Brilliant result for Nizzolo there, but again we have some big splits, and Jai Hindley loses time yet again. Mike Woods, he fell, he was unlucky. Not sure if there's any other GC contenders. Dumoulin, he's not competing for GC apparently at this year's race. We have Ruta Pools as well, losing time. You can see all of the other riders who have lost upwards of 2 minutes right there. Nibali lost a little time for us, of course. Doesn't matter. Loscolo isn't our GC leader this time around, but Nizzolo does now go into the Ciclamino jersey. So the potential for some action today on the hills into Praia Amer should be a very fun finish here. Punchy finish. Michael Matthews is the favourite. So we hold many jerseys right now. We have the white jersey with Bisca, pink jersey with Ganna. We also now have the Ciclamino jersey with Giacomo Nizzolo, looking absolutely wonderful, I must say. But today I think could be the day that Ganna does lose pink, of course. Hopefully either Bisca or Lenny Kemner go into it for us, but I think Ganna will probably be working for the team today. The finish doesn't really suit him, and so it will be a 4-rider group that do make it up the roads into today's breakaway. No one particularly dangerous, of course, but let's try and go for this intermediate sprint here with Giacomo Nizzolo. Is anyone following here? Hodges here. No one seems to be around, so maybe we can just roll across the line here with Giacomo Nizzolo. PCM. I despise you, PCM. Okay, so we are now entering the foot of the Bonifati climb. We only have 2 minutes to that breakaway. They won't be taking the stage win today. Let's try and control things on the front with Bisca and Ganna if we can. We're struggling to get to the front now. To be honest though, I'm expecting some teams to set quite a quick rhythm. UAE, one of the teams very interested in that apparently. Deca, apparently not going for the stage win today. He is going to be relaying on the front. So Nizzolo even finding it pretty easy to survive in this group. Ganna and Bisca now on the front for us, working hard to try and bring in that breakaway. Second descent of this climb right now, the San Pietro climb. And again, Nizzolo is going to make it over pretty easily. I'm not sure what type of sprinters could be dropped today, but I think Nizzolo could potentially be our man for the stage. Out the back then, Nishida is gone. Milano is gone. Two very capable sprinters, not the favourites, but capable sprinters. Matteo Moschetti is gone. Dainese is gone. So we have dropped some of the better sprinters here for sure. David Decker, he is gone as well as anticipated. So I think if Nizzolo can get to the end of this stage now, could be a good opportunity. I'm going to avoid this intermediate sprint as well, actually, because I feel like Nizzolo definitely needs to try and just conserve for the potential stage win today. We won't spend any energy here like the likes of Michael Matthews going for those Ciclamino points. We should still have the jersey provisionally. Let's see, and we do by 30 points. Let's see where we are at the finish though. Here's the moment then. Ganna is gone for the day. That is the moment he is going to lose the Maglia Rosa in this race. He can drop some time, that's fine, and recover for the future stages. Bisca, he's going to be gone as well. Nizzolo needs to try and hold on with everything he has right now. With set a steady rhythm with Vincenzo Nibali though, or sorry, Nizzolo still here, looking so good is Giacomo with 18k to go. More good news for us as Pascal Ackermann is dropped over that little peak and sprinters going back all the time. I saw Malia right at the back there of this group too. So the climbs continue and we now have an attack. Okay, now we need to respond. Now we need to respond straight away. Vincenzo Nibali straight up to 99. Aliosi as well can try and relay over the top. We have Davide Formulo trying to make a move. The likes of Simon Yates Woods. We have Adam Yates as well on his brother's wheel. Nibali is pretty much done here. We need to use Aliosi to relay on the front. 10k to go. Nizzolo still here. So this is the final effort for Giacomo Nizzolo. Aliosi is on the front, setting a rhythm. We can drop this to maybe 75. We've already dropped most of the sprinters, but now we have a move. Davide Formulo, Michael Matthews, they're trying to go for the stage. Nizzolo is here, but Bisca is gone as well. Oh, this is so difficult. Come on, let's follow these guys. Come on, Giacomo, get over this little incline right here and you should be good to challenge for the stage. He's struggling so much with this hill and Aliosi has been unable to bring in everyone because Mike Woods is 15 seconds up the roads. I must say right now that Nizzolo is feeling this effort massively. Aliosi is giving his all on the front, but only a few k to go. Let's make a little sprint train. I'm very unprepared for this, I must say. 2k to go. Marda is going to sprint. Nizzolo is so far out of position, I'm afraid it's not going to be a stage win. Everyone can just sprint up the roads. Is Woods going to hold on? Michael Matthews going for it. Here comes Nizzolo. It's too late. Michael Matthews takes the stage ahead of Simon Yates. Nizzolo out of position. Didn't quite have enough for the finish, to be fair. Only third place, but a selective day in the end where we could have some GC riders dropped. Brilliant stage of the Giro today. Absolutely love that. But Michael Matthews was just too good on the hills. Nizzolo did his very best, but just didn't quite have enough to move up in the end. But I must say, the likes of Wilco Kelderman, Peo Bilbao, George Bennett all losing time. Alex Vlasov as well loses 30 seconds there. It's not the end of the world, but that will certainly put some of their GC chances into jeopardy. Rowan Dennis here to Milan again. He's, like I said, not going to win this race this year. So, GC-wise, we actually do lose the Maglia Rosas today because obviously Ganna was dropped. Kemna doesn't take it because Michael Matthews gets 10 bonus seconds and goes into the pink jersey. So another sprint stage on paper today, very long one, 228k. We'll try and get Nizzolo his second win of the race. So we put Ganna to the front of the race to try and relay because not particularly dangerous breakaway up the roads here today, but of course 200k, no one really fancies it. Ganna can make sure they don't go too far up the roads. Of course then, with two riders up the road, there are quite a few Ciclamino points available here, so Ganna will of course try to put Nizzolo to the front again, up to 99. Nizzolo on his wheel. Look at Ganna riding on the flat, but we're blocked off a little with Nizzolo. We'll just try and get through ourselves. There goes Nishida. We'll try and just go for it. To be fair, not the best sprint here by Nizzolo. I think we get a few points, 4 points to be fair, not too bad. So same again here for Ganna and Nizzolo. We have Cherney, Gaviria, Bevin, Malia going for the points with us into the final 1.5k. Here we go. Here goes Nizzolo going again a little earlier. Malia though sat in our slipstream. Surely he's going to shoot straight past us, pretty close in the end. And I think that we did even beat Malia, so Nizzolo is absolutely killing these intermediate sprints right now. Final 6k then of the stage. The breakaway have been caught. Let's pop those final gels. Nibali can probably now move up to 99 even. I know that we do have a very minor ramp to the finish, so we do need to be careful not to spend all of Nizzolo's red right there, but Nibali doing a wonderful job. Now we have Ganna going straight to the front for us. Bisca, Nizzolo on his wheel. Our GC guys, they all look okay, and Ganna is putting our lead out guys literally in the perfect position. Manzin is going very early though for UAE Team Emirates. Here goes Bisca trying to come round Pippo Ganna. Have we gone too early again? I'm worried we have. Here goes Nizzolo going for the line, the Ciclamino jersey at this Giro, but he's going to be beaten by the Maglia Rosa. Michael Matthews wins 2 in a row Heartbreak for Nizzolo, another second place. Well, we have our challenger in the sprints here. Michael Matthews looks brilliant at this year's Giro, and he's won 2 stages, and he's right there in the Ciclamino jersey. Obviously, he's in pink right now, so he doesn't really care too much about that. Here we go then, the first mountain stage of this year's race, and it's a big one. We head up the Roccaraso, and I think this is the climb that Ruben Guerrero won fairly recently at the Giro, I think 2020 for EF ahead of Castroviejo in the breakaway, but nonetheless a massive day for our GC chances. Away we go then, and of course we're no longer in the pink jersey, which should give us the freedom on paper to move into today's breakaway. Maybe Bisca, Nibali or even Ganna could be potential options. So the breakaway have finally gone up the road, but you have to say a not great day for us because Kemna a -1 day. Ciccone and Maida on absolutely brilliant days. They could be among the best climbers today, but Kemna gives us some tricky decisions to make. Up the road we do have La Squalo with Pernsteiner, Brambilla, Beric as well with Zakarin here too. On the Bocca della Selva then, I think a climb ridden in this year's Giro in real life. We have a 7.5 minute lead now up the roads in the breakaway. Sizable and potentially a stage winning move. And you know what, the more I think about it, the more I think it'd be lovely if we can win the Maglia Azzurra with Vincenzo Nibali, and we're trying to attack now for a couple of points. Gianluca Brambilla looking very strong here. Let's go 99 into the final 800 meters. Try to make sure no one can follow us, but here comes Diego Rosa. I think we're going to be third here at this peak if we can hold off Raggio. Only 4th place sadly for Vincenzo. We need to do better if we want the Maglia Azzurra with him. Just to illustrate this gap, we have 11 minutes. We are so far up the road now in the breakaway. Windmills and PCM. I mean, does it get better than this, guys? But now on the lead up to the Roccaraso climb, it's a really difficult climb which has a lot of flat sections, even a descent to the top, but a grueling effort. And the gap to the breakaway and the peloton is now under 5 minutes. These guys want the stage win. My oh my, I did not expect this. 30k to go in this stage. Enric Mas and Thibaut Pinot are on the attack. I mean, we still have 160 riders in the peloton. Guys, what are you doing? I don't think that is the right call. If you guys want to win this Giro d'Italia, Thibaut Pinot, we'll see where Pinot finishes at the end of the stage. And we're not in a good position here with Ciccone or Lenny Kemna. Let's try and move up a little bit as there you go. Thibaut Pinot has been caught. The pace should slow. 3.5 minutes still to the day's breakaway. Does Nibali have a chance at one more Giro stage win here? Come on, Vincenzo. The Roccaraso climb is well and truly underway right now then, and we'll continue relaying with Vincenzo in this group. Same with Raggio and Brambilla, maybe the strongest riders in that group. And behind we need to be very aware. Kemna and Ciccone staying right to the front. Oh, and here we go. Mari van Savenen attacks from the peloton. Interesting move that he is the leader now for the Deceuninck Quickstep. Very nice to see, actually, I must admit. Let's put Aliotti protecting Giulio Ciccone. Maybe Ganna can relay on the front as well in a second. Yeah, we will maybe relay with Ganna. Actually, you know what? Let's not. Let's try and attack up to Mari van Savenen with Gino Mada. If he can join the Deceuninck rider, obviously he doesn't need to work with him with Nibali up the road. So Gino Maida attacks up to Van Savenen. We can sit on his wheel right now with Nibali up in the breakaway. Meanwhile, behind we have all sorts going on now. Danny Martinez is trying to bridge, and now Van Savenen has attacked Gino Maida. Right, that has worked brilliantly, hasn't it? Anyway, I think we're okay. I think this break up the road should maybe have a chance at the stage, but no one is working. What do we do here? We can't pull these guys to the line. Oh my word, this is absolutely killing the breakaway's chances. Right, we need to attack right now with Vincenzo Nibali into this ascent. Who can follow? Pretty much everyone. This is a disaster for Vincenzo. Just 40 seconds right now. I can't pull them to the line, obviously. 5k to go, and we're catching them now in the peloton. We need to take position, make sure we can try and follow any attacks as well. And here goes Adam Yates going for the stage win. People still following Vincenzo Nibali. Can we come to the left and try one more move with the Shark? And we can. And now it's only Hermann Pernsteiner who can follow. Ciccone is here right at the front with Kemna, trying to monitor things. We don't want to catch Nibali though. We want this stage with the Shark. So very cagey behind, perfect for Vincenzo. He has 3k to go, a little descent. Pernsteiner not the best descender. We need to keep watching behind though. Now Ineos up the rhythm, and hopefully we can beat Pernsteiner in this sprint, but he has a little extra punch than Nibali at this stage. in his career. Here we go. Behind Ciccone and Kemna will stay in the GC group, but 1k to go. Let's watch very carefully for Hermann Pernsteiner. Hopefully we haven't pulled him to victory. What a stage this is. Here goes Nibali, final kilometre, trying to win at the Giro d'Italia. No, 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 please. Come on, Vincenzo. Come on, Vincenzo. It's so close. Do we take it? I don't know. Let's go. Come on. Vincenzo Nibali wins on the Roccaraso. Hopefully these guys don't lose any time. I don't care. I'm so pumped with that win. Let's go. I told you it wouldn't work, Thibaut. That has to be up there with one of my favourite stages I've done across this entire series, guys. Vincenzo Nibali wins at the Giro, somehow beating Hermann Pernsteiner at the age of now 38. Lo Squalo, he isn't done just yet. What a ride. But behind, we are starting to get somewhat of an idea of who could win this year's Giro. Chavez is leading Legion of LA. We have Adam Yates. Jonas Vingegaard is leading Facebook Trek as well. Danny Martinez, Bilbao, Geraint Thomas. So you can see the leaders right here. And you can see the riders that drop time. Pinot, I told you that attack wouldn't work. We also have the likes of Hugh Carthy dropping time with Vlasov and Simon Yates. Enric Mas as well. Not sure what those guys were playing at today. Mikel Landa. 2 minutes down for Mikel Landa here. Terrible day for him. Sosa as well on a stage that really suited him. So the new GC, Kemna does go into pink. You have to say a magnificent effort by Michael Matthews here. You can see he was just there, just lost the pink jersey. He drops to second. Kemna takes over there. We have Nizzolo in Ciclaminos. Nibali is close to Brambilla in the Maglia at Zura as well. What a race this is already. Final stage of this episode then, and hopefully it's half as good as that previous one. Another chance though for Giacomo Nizzolo today. So Lenny gets his first day in pink at this year's Giro d'Italia. Hopefully he won't lose it from this point in. Van Savenham, by the way, a really strong rider for Deceuninck. He's in whites. So you know what? First climb of the day, it's fairly difficult. The only real effort as well. I wonder if we just put Ganna to the front, how many of the pure sprinters, if any, will be dropped? So Nizzolo is massively feeling this effort early on in the stage by Pirpo Ganna. The poor guys who went up the road in the breakaway. I do apologise to them, but who is behind already? It's going to be difficult to hold them behind, that's for sure. But let's see if any of the pure sprinters are here. So we have a few. Nishida, the Japanese sprinter. We have Hodge. Moschetti is behind. Ackerman as well. We have Jai Hindley waiting up for him. Riders waiting up for their teammates. We have caused absolute chaos to start the stage as David Decker also behind. So you can see right now the gaps to these guys is fairly substantial. The whole VU team are here with Tim Merlier, and we have 29 riders caught behind. Of course, our guys are pretty done on the front, but if we can just kill off these guys early, they may struggle to get back in altogether. So we're some way into this stage and still we have a gap to these guys. They are closing it fairly quickly now though, I'm afraid, on this descent, and I think they will eventually get back in. This will also give the chance to Giacomo Nizzolo to try and steal some more Ciclamino points whilst some of his rivals aren't here, and there you go, Nizzolo takes them yet again. Sadly though, those guys have just all made it in. That is a shame. We'll give up on that, but I mean, we did drop some riders who are really cooked right now, who I think could have perhaps challenged Bonifacio, who did win a stage, to be fair, at this race, so I'm going to say that was a win. So Paddy Bevin crosses the KOM first in the peloton. Everything, of course, is now back together. We will have a full mass sprint later on. And so we enter the final 5k right now, and we're getting blocked in on the right hand side. Here we go. Let's move straight to the left, and Nibali straight up to 99. In fact, we can probably use Pirpo Ganna here. Let's do that instead. Pirpo Ganna's flat, so much better than everyone else's in our team, obviously. And Biska and Nizzolo are in just the perfect position. So nice having Ganna right here. Here comes Merlier though. We have Bonifacio, Moschetti, Ballerini, Ackerman as well. 2k to go. Let's go with Ganna. Let's go with Stefan Biska. What a lead out this is by Stefan Biska. And here goes Giacomo Nizzolo. Can we hold on? We're gonna go too early yet again. And Davide Ballerini wins in Foligno. Not the best sprint by me. Too early. 5th place is all we can muster with Giacomo Nizzolo. Well guys, that rounds out this episode. I absolutely have loved this Giro d'Italia so far. I mean, that stage win with Nibali, can't get over it. Destroyed the TT, don't know how we did so well there. And Nizzolo got his stage win as well. We're also in pink, but all still to play for. We have 18 riders still within 2 minutes. So far from over, of course. We hold the Ciclamino jersey. Harper is in the Maglia Azzurra, Van Savenon in white, and we are in the Movistar classification. In the next episode then, we start with a hilly stage. We have a TT, big mountains, hills, another chance for Nizzolo, and quite a lot of mountains. 5,000 meters right here. I mean, unbelievable stuff. I cannot wait for that stage. Should be absolutely fantastic. And if you guys are looking forward to it, make sure you smash that like button today. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. Drop a sub down below if you're new as well. And I will see you guys in the next one.